Now I want to talk to you about the key components of the hook section, because this is really, really important to get your audience full attention right from the start of your webinar. Now, it's really important, if it's a statement of the obvious, that your hook has got to be completely consistent with the main theme of the webinar. You've got to get them on the hook to really want to know what you're going to be talking about. So one of the things you need to think about is, what can you possibly tell them that is going to make the biggest immediate impact to their business by the information you're going to share in this webinar. Now, you can phrase it in terms of some sort of a secret or some sort of great big breakthrough solution that you've identified, but you need to make it very clear that you found something that you're going to share with them, which is incredibly valuable to them and is going to make a big difference to their business around whatever topic it is you're teaching. So you need to sum this up in your big promise slide. And here you make it very clear that what they're going to discover in this webinar is something that's going to make a huge difference to their business. Now, what they really want to know is what they're going to gain from the webinar, and therefore you have to express it in terms of benefits. It's always coming back to what's in it for me. But they really want to feel that they're going to miss out on something if they don't get included. If they're not going to stay in the webinar, then actually they will regret it later, because there's going to be such fantastic content that they will miss out. And this is a real deep-seated human need, the fear of missing out. So you want to tap into that and get them to feel that they need to stay on because there's going to be something good coming up. So get them to look at the webinar in terms of an investment of time and, you hope a bit later on, money in themselves. And this is the mindset that you need to start to get them to adopt. This is a change in their belief about why they came on the webinar in the first place. They might have thought they were going to come on because it was going to be a good, interesting topic, but actually you want to move them quite considerably to thinking that this is going to be such a valuable piece of information that they're going to get that it's actually going to have a big impact on their lives. So your promise statement has to be bold. It has to be really life-changing. It obviously has to be honest and truthful and consistent, but you need to actually have something out there which is going to really get their attention. The next thing you need to do is make sure they stay focused, because you want their undivided attention. And so you need to make it clear to them that they need to remove all the distractions that are around the place, that they need to turn off their phone, they need to be in a quiet room, they need to make sure they have privacy for the duration of the webinar, and also they need to you need to consider getting them to take notes. Another thing as part of this section that's really important is the announcement of the unexpected bonus, and this is where you bring it in. Having got them on the hook and got them really interested about what you're going to say, you say, well, look, if you stay until the end, then there's going to be a special extra bonus which I'm going to share with you, which you're going to find really helpful. Now, this bonus must be consistent with the main theme of the webinar, and it has to be valuable, but it's something which is going to, again, keep them interested all the way through because of the fear of missing out, FOMO. And that's why you bring it in now. You haven't announced it before, and it gives them an extra reason to stay right to the end. So those are the key points you need to bring into this part of the webinar, the hook section, where you get the attention of your audience and you set them up to stay with you all the way through.